So the losers who wrote Project 2025 recently came out with a new bit of publication discussing the need for concentration camps for single people so that they can all enter into monogamous unions of marriage and address the problem of underpopulation in the United States. Elon Musk was on this podcast recently and it was amazing. He was talking about this problem of underpopulation in the world, broadly speaking. And the podcast hosts were like, wait. I thought that overpopulation was the problem. Isn't overpopulation the problem? And Elon Musk is like, no. Underpopulation is the problem. And it was amazing. You could literally see the fascist thoughts like scrolling across his brain, and he just barely did not say them out loud. The thing that these creeps actually believe is that there is an overpopulation problem, but it's overpopulation of the wrong kind of people. If you have the correct genes, usually is evidenced by high status in the world, and in Project 2025 and all of these slightly less filtered writings by this group of people, they'll explicitly talk about this concept of being high status versus low status. The problem that Elon Musk and his lackeys have identified is that there is an underpopulation problem for people who are high status. Thus, it is a very high priority initiative to breed high status people. And you might be saying like, oh my God, Becca, this is just like a liberal feminist fever dream. Like, how do you know this? Because I was one of the women they wanted to breed in San Francisco in the 2010s. I was impressionable and in my 20s in the 2010s in San Francisco and hanging out with this group of very powerful creeps. So these fellas had deemed me physically and intellectually fit for procreation, and that was their plan. They didn't want me to work. They wanted me to have their babies, as many as possible. And a very explicit part of the plan is that all of the people who were busy overpopulating themselves, the ones who are not genetically fit to be part of whatever fucked up future they're building, would ultimately run out of resources and perish. They were really just saying the quiet part out loud at the time. It was kind of amazing. And these dudes are like not fringe, by the way. Like, they go to Burning Man with you. They're at TED. They're at Summit Series. Like, the fascists are among us. They're mainstream. They're the VCs you're taking venture capital from. Like, they're everywhere in Silicon Valley right now. And New York and Miami, but you know. If you want more evidence of the quiet part out loud, read Mencius Moldbug, the blog for the like right-hand man of Peter Thiel and Elon Musk, and by extension, our president. And my absolute favorite, the delightful Robin Hanson, who writes a lot about female fertility. And by female fertility, he means the women that won't have sex with him. So if you're a woman in tech who thought she was safe because she's hoarding resources and just, doing her time in the big tech world, just saving up money until you can afford that eat, pray, love trip, I might have to be the one who breaks it to you. The bros, they're coming for you. You've proven that you can thrive in the world they've created, and now they want to breed you. The only alternative is to start imagining a different world and start building it. The amazing news about all of this is that these losers are nothing without us. But they know that, so we gotta make moves before it's too late.